Hey girls, have you ever spotted a man looking at your window? I see this one time to my window and I was so scared. I closed the window and I was so very scared. I freaked out. Very, very freaked out. I decided to tell my sister and she was so afraid. Like one time today, there was a guy that knocked to our window, like right here. Like it was so scary, so scary, so scary. But one other guy is not scared. Why? Because everyone always like to, and everyone like to do that and always prank. Like, I hate pranks, but I kind of like pranks. I like pranks on April Fool's Day. Yeah, April Fool's Day. Like, how many times you cry when someone knocked to your window? I didn't cry, so I'm a good girl. And get your feet out to me. Okay, sorry about that. That was my sis. And how many times you cry when you get your popsicle out? My first four, I was standing when I was a baby. Like, I always liked to dance when I was a baby. Yeah. And how many times you how many homework you have? Sometimes we only have 2 or a lot. I like to have a lot of homeworks. Yeah. Well, we never get it. And guys, isn't your teacher strict? In kindergarten, my teacher's not very strict. And have you ever seen an annoying guy in your school? There was this annoying and silly guy in my school, and he was super silly than me. I hate him so much. He always cry like he's a boy. Boys don't cry. And do you know it's very hard to have 2 teeth? Yeah, it might be easy that your tooth can be get out, but if you have 2 tooth or 1 tooth get out, it will be so hard to work with it. Like me, I just lost 2 of them, but it's kind of hard for me to do it. Hi, and how do you know there's a tsunami? But we already survived in the tsunami because our house is actually a tall building. I hope it didn't collapse, but in our world it cannot. There could be no hurricanes, even tsunamis. Yeah, tsunamis. I I always hate to be in this ocean. Why do you want to be in the ocean? Because it's super scary to be in the ocean. Yeah, it's super scary to be in the ocean. It's super scary to be in the ocean. And girls, how many times you do this? Like, I like it, so cool. I like this hobby. It's so cool. It's very, very, very cool. Yeah. Have you ever liked to play your favorite game and win? Sometimes if you play your favorite game, you always don't win, but don't worry, you can play them again. But if you play them again, you would, yeah. If you play them again, you would, if you play them again, you would die again. Why? Because every year you die. Oh, this is gonna be so easy. Like, blah, blah, blah. How? How? How, Willie? How? 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 Like, how? 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 Is there anyone here? Make sure to follow me. My name is REBUBIONETETWOTHREE. I have the weirdest name. Yeah, I do really have the weirdest name. And my real name is Sarah. And make sure to follow me. I will show you my YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe to me so you can see all of my YouTube channels. And how many subscribers you have? I only have 3 subscribers, so you need to subscribe so I can get 4 of them. Or 1K million. And why do I never got likes? And how many sisters do you have? 41. And how many sisters do you have? Yeah, how many sisters do you have? I have 1 big sis. And the other one is my cousin. She's also my friend though. Ah! And what is this? What is this? Oh! And how many days you slept? I'm just kidding. What day is this, guys? Today is 22, and what's today? What's today? Monday. Yeah, today is 22 December. Yeah, December. 22 December. And how many guys have you always had fun? Have you always had fun? Let me know in the comments. Have you always have a best friend but is very kind? Leave it in the comments why I keep saying that. And guys, if you have 2 babies, like the video. If you have 3 babies, if you have 1 baby, subscribe the video. If you have 3 babies, if you have 1 little sis and another one but it's a big sis and another one but it's a baby, if you have those girls, like and subscribe. Guys, remember we always have fun when we are little. I know I'm still a little kid, so that's why I'm broke. And did you always have fun when you are a baby? Yeah, a baby. Like, yeah, a baby. A baby. You always like to be when you a baby. Yeah, a baby. A baby. And have you have a baby? Do you play with your baby? And do you always like to play with your 2 years old? I like to play with my little cousin. And what are these? Look so cool. Guys, remember the ice cream sandwich? They are actually my favorite of them. But we didn't eat them anymore. Why? Because we didn't find it. Oh, 67. Guys, can you please stop saying 67 or other brain rots? It will make your brain bad. If you always say 67, it means you are stupid and brain rot. Brain rot means you are stupid. Brain rot means always stupid. And brain rot are very, very bad. Just play other games, but they're not brain rot, like old ones that you always love to play. I like to play Brookhaven in 2020. Playing with my cousin, my friend cousin. Her name is actually Dobra. Yeah, subscribe her to her. She have 151 subscribers. she's better than me because she makes cool trends. And guys, and girls, and boys, and everyone else, make sure to like and subscribe. Bye. I love you guys. Make sure to subscribe and like.